Hello everyone, welcome to my golf channel. My name is Johnny Jorgensen and I actually grew up here in Southwest Michigan, but for the last 8 years or so, my wife and I have been living in Tennessee in the Chattanooga area and enjoying all of the outdoor adventures that Chattanooga and Tennessee in general has to offer. But we are happy to be back here in Southwest Michigan, closer to family. And during my time in Tennessee, I've actually spent the last 3 or 4 years growing a mountain biking channel, being down there. It's called MTV Trail Rider. So that mountain biking channel will still hold my mountain biking content. I will still be creating content for that channel. It'll handle more just obviously mountain biking, but also other just action sports that we'll be getting involved with. My son, he's 5 years old now. We've got him a little electric dirt bike, and we'll probably just be getting some more content around that. And myself getting maybe an electric dirt bike from Razor as well, kind of match that. We've got some content coming for that channel still. Skimboarding, just other action sports in general will be handled on that YouTube channel. This one here, JJ Golf, is going to be specifically around golf and golf content. So we'll be creating full-length videos out on the course, on the driving range, doing drills, chipping green. We'll be spending a lot of time around Blackthorn, which is close to where I work, as well as creating various shorts and reels with just fun, silly content, maybe different golf challenges just around the house or on the golf course. Those will just be coming in as well. And so just kind of some more about me too, just where I'm going with this, some background. I've always enjoyed golfing. I've always loved the sport. My brothers, they played golf in high school. My uncle, he's a golf pro down in Florida and has been a golf pro for as long as I can remember. But when I lived in Tennessee, I just enjoyed all of the other outdoor action adventure sports that Tennessee has to offer. So now that I'm back home, close to my brothers who are both avid golfers, I've just been getting more back into that sport. And so I've been really keen on keeping track of my stats through the Golf Logics app. Last year, I really didn't start playing or practicing consistently until really the beginning of August. So very late in the season up here in Michigan, where we can start getting snow and Thanksgiving. And actually this winter's been super mild. It's actually about 50 degrees today, and it's the second week of January. Normally we have several feet of snow here, so it's actually pretty crazy. I heard someone was actually out at the golf course yesterday getting some reps in. Last year, I only played about 7 or 8 full 18-hole rounds, but I did play about 15 or 16 9-hole rounds. So to give you an idea of where I'm at and where my goals are for this next year, I wanted to kind of provide you some of that and kind of where I started just kind of towards end of year, how I finished. I would estimate my handicap to be around 14, which I believe is just kind of the average handicap for golfers who know a handicap. So my best full round of those 18-hole rounds was 83. And then my worst round was 92. And that 92 was at a tougher course up in like South Haven, Michigan area. However, looking at my 9-hole rounds, my best round was 40 on just for just looking at nine-hole rounds that I was doing. And then my worst was 46. So towards the end of the season, I was kind of tracking the trends, and I was consistently getting more like 42, 43 towards the end of that end of the season. As a mortgage lender, I have a lot more freedom than the average person does in their careers. So it's easier for me to kind of scoot over, 10 minutes down the road, head up the golf course, golf for an hour, get those 9 holes in, and, kind of get back. And it's not the end of the world. It's easier for me to do. And so that's why I do a lot of 9-hole rounds, and probably will I'll continue that this next year. But what my plan is actually for this coming year is, yes, to still get those rounds in, but I do want to just get a lot more time during the week at the range using their chipping green, the putting green. They've got some nice bunker practice areas as well. Spending a lot of my lunch breaks kind of actually getting reps and getting practice in there, and then maybe getting one round in, once a week, whether that's a 9-hole round during the week, during lunch, or maybe getting a round of 18 in on the weekends with my brothers. So we'll kind of see how that goes. And I'll be creating shorts on YouTube as well as just the reels. They convert, they share each other format-wise really easily. So we'll be doing that too. So this video is getting longer than I anticipated. This was really just to be a welcome video, welcome to the channel, and to give you some background on just myself, my stats, where I am currently, where I'm hoping to go, and my strive to be a scratch golfer, whether that happens this year, next year, the year after. I know some people golf their whole life and never become a scratch golfer. So that's okay. It's just the goal of this channel is just to relate to as many people as possible. It's similar to my mountain biking channel. I know probably not a lot of you are coming from that channel to here just because mountain biking golf don't always relate. So that's okay. But with the mountain biking, it was a lot of how to, just a lot of fun things too, just out on the trails, showing you like scouting reports of different trail systems. So I don't think people really do that with golfing, but just kind of showcasing different golf courses. Maybe, that's helpful for people, maybe it's not. But I know with mountain biking, that was a big thing. Going to a new trail system, you wanted to make sure that, hey, is my skill, am I able to handle this trail before I drive, 30 minutes an hour to this trails? I want to make sure I could handle it safely. But really just coming to you as an average golfer, as just the average, one of you, and just kind of showing you what I'm doing to actually just improve. And maybe, I know we can't all be at the course every day as much as we'd love to. I can't either. So this is just kind of maybe helping you see how I'm doing, or seeing what I'm doing to improve my game out on the course. Even if I'm playing once or twice a week actually on the course, what can I do at home, or maybe 20 minutes at a driving range during a lunch break, to improve that game and see how it relates to actually playing on the course versus, you don't have to be on the course every day. Maybe I can just get some reps in the backyard. Maybe I can get a little practice mat and some, chipping nets. Maybe I can just kind of work on my swing here and just see how does that relate to actually being on the course. So if you have made it this far in the video, just go ahead and subscribe, because if you watch this long, something about me is keeping you engaged. So go ahead and subscribe. We'll have some fun content coming your way. And why don't you just go ahead and leave a comment down below, say hi, introduce yourself. Same thing I've done before with my mountain biking channel. And as that's grown to about 10,000 subscribers, I always do my best to actually connect with people who are watching the videos, whether it's just through the comments, whether it's in person on the trails, wherever it might be. I love to connect with you guys. I love to just kind of interact. And so do introduce yourself, say hello. And if you are in the Southwest Michigan area or somewhere in the Midwest, let me know. Maybe we can connect and get a round of golf in this next year. So reach out, helps me kind of, get to know you guys who's following, but then, helps too, we can have an open conversation, see what you guys might like, see what you're struggling with. I know sometimes it's hard to just look at a pro and be like, hey, this is what you're doing wrong. And then you're watching him make these perfect swings, and that's not where you are. So, I know that helped me with mountain biking. I know it helped other people as well, coming from an amateur, not pro level. So hopefully this is engaging for you guys. Hopefully it's helpful for you. Thanks for watching through this video. Thanks for engaging. Like I said, do subscribe to this channel, and let's just have some fun and, get to know each other a little bit more.